Hey guys, Danny here. I hope you're all doing well. Today we are looking at the Liberty 3 Pro. At the time of recording, these haven't actually been released yet. Anker sent them out to me to review before the launch, so I appreciate that. As always, if you'd like to pick up this product, you can find a link down below. Always check because sometimes I get given coupon codes. So let's quickly discuss the unboxing experience for this product. You'll see it's very similar to the rest of Anker's Soundcore lineup. So you have a very nice unboxing experience, and as always, I wouldn't have a problem picking this up as a gift for someone because it looks pretty high end and is very well boxed. And let's just say, first impressions of this product, it's probably one of my favorite looking earbud designs I've tested, or I should say overall, including the case as well. I really love the matte black design and then the kind of hints of glossiness and the glossy logo as well that gives it that nice shine. Matte black is generally my choice, but having completely matte black can sometimes be boring, so having the glossy finish is a really nice touch. This color option is called Midnight Black, and I really like the way the light catches the earbuds. When they're not in any light, they look kind of more of a plain black color, a little boring, but as soon as they catch the light, they kind of have this almost silvery gradient look to them. It's kind of hard to describe. The camera doesn't pick it up as well as seeing them in person, but again, I really like the design of these. They're borderline a little bit too shiny, but I still overall really like the design of them. They're still low-key enough that I'm fine wearing these. I like to generally wear pretty low-key tech. I don't want anything too bright and snazzy so I stand out. You of course get your other standard stuff such as your user manuals, quick start guide and a USB-C cable, as well as a whole bunch of different ear tips, including ones that have the kind of little hook shapes on the end which secures them in your ears, which I generally really like because I mostly use earbuds at the gym, so I find it makes them extra secure. But there are also ones without that, so you have a great range of choice with this product and different sizes, so you should find one that fits you. Let's talk a little bit more about this product's look and feel, as I was quite surprised when I unboxed this how much I actually liked this product and wanted to keep it and use it for myself. It definitely has a slimmer, sleeker feel and look compared to the previous Liberty products that I've tested. And as I said earlier, the nice finish of the shiny logo and also that nice little shine that comes through on the middle of the case where it opens just kind of gives it that low-key but also slightly flashy design, so it's not too boring. And I also like the feel in the hand because it has that kind of matte finish. It doesn't feel too rough or too glossy and slippery. It feels just right, so I'm a big fan of how these look and feel. The earbuds go for a slightly riskier design, having a much more glossy finish to them, but I have to say I think I do prefer these over the Liberty 2 because they just stand out a little bit more. And as I said, they are a sort of standard black color. They call them Midnight Black, but as soon as they catch any light, they kind of have a slightly silvery gradient look to them, which I really like. More importantly though, how does wearing the earbuds feel and how do they sound? Well, let me tell you about my experience using them while exercising. It was no surprise to me that these earbuds felt and sounded great during exercise, as they didn't really move around at all. The shaped tips that they use that hold them securely in your ear, if you choose to use those, are really effective, and I didn't have any movement during any exercise. Never felt like I had to reposition them or they felt uncomfortable. I have been using earbuds for a while, so I am used to them, especially the in-ear earbuds, which I know some people don't like, but I find them great and comfortable, and these were lightweight enough that I barely noticed them. The earbuds create a very good seal in my ear. That, coupled with the noise cancellation, was a really great experience. What I recommend doing if you ever try these earbuds or similar ones from the Soundcore lineup is go into the app, which I'll show you shortly, and switch between normal transparency mode and active noise cancellation, and you really can hear quite a significant difference, and you'll feel much more immersed in the music with active noise cancellation turned on, and I do recommend using it, especially if you're in a noisy environment. This product is using Bluetooth 5.2. While I did have the very occasional drop in connection that lasted literally half a second, I did find they had slightly above average range. I can't give you an exact measurement, but they also seemed to perform a little bit better through walls in my house, which is also something a lot of earbuds struggle with. Not that this is something you're going to do, but if you would like something that has a bit better range than average, these seem to perform pretty well in that respect for me. The sound quality is the most important part of any audio product, especially as you get more into the higher end, and it's pretty easy for me to say the Liberty 3 Pro has the best sound quality in Soundcore's lineup, or at least for the products that I've tested so far. And it's easy for me to say that because the inclusion of active noise cancellation puts it above the previous Liberty models, which is a feature that I sorely missed as it was in even some of their cheaper devices, and it works really well, making you feel immersed in the music. When it comes to the pure sound quality, I personally don't notice a huge difference compared to previous versions, but I do feel like the bass has a lot more punch to it when it comes to instruments, vocals, and some of the more minor details in songs. I think I would really have to go back and forth between products to notice a huge difference, but the overall sound package is pretty solid, and I would definitely say is the best that I've tested so far. So overall, it performs really good. But as always, I would get a second opinion from some other reviewers as well. A small feature that I haven't mentioned yet is the wearing detection, which detects when the earbuds are in your ear. You can customize this in the Soundcore app settings, but essentially when you take the earbuds out, your song will stop playing. When you put them back in, it'll be detected via a small sensor and your music will continue playing. Love the fact, as I said, that you can turn this on or off. Another reason why I think the Liberty 3 Pro is such a strong product is because it has the Soundcore app behind it, which I always mention. It's very well laid out, looks great, and gives you a ton of features and customization. You get battery indicators for the separate earbuds along with the case, and you can change many different settings such as your preferred audio quality. You can change what the buttons do, which is probably my single favorite feature, as a lot of earbuds I've tested don't offer this. So out of the bag, most earbuds don't use the control scheme that I like, so why shouldn't I be able to change this? I think this is a great idea. So I often go straight into the settings, I change the single tap to play and pause, which is my favorite, and then I change double taps for the right to go to the next song and to the left to go to the previous song. We all have our favorites, but the fact that you can change these small details makes all the difference. And as I said earlier, having the app open and being able to switch quickly between active noise cancellation is very good because it really shows you how effective it is, along with the transparency mode, which is also great if you want to hear what's going on around you. This option also works really good as well, and additionally they've added a wind reduction noise, which I did found helped a little bit when running, because this can be a problem with transparency mode. It can bring in a lot of wind noise, and also you have the added benefit of firmware updates, which is a really nice touch because I've already had fixes on previous products, so you know you're not going to be stuck with any pesky bugs down the line. For this small section, you should hear my voice and commentary change as I've connected the earbuds to my PC via a Bluetooth adapter, so you can have an actual recording of how the microphones sound. And while I'm doing this, I'll also quickly talk about my experience using these for calls. Now, using this for standard phone calls is quite difficult to judge audio quality, as it is going to vary depending on your signal strength, your connection, type of phone you're using, and so on. But conversations I had with a friend, we both thought the audio quality was great. He said he could hear me very clearly and I could hear him great using the earbuds too, but I can't say that there was any particular difference between previous models and versions that I had used. Perhaps some more extensive tests in wind would be a better idea of seeing how these fare. Before I talk about my final thoughts, I want to talk about the charging experience and battery life. I'm pleased to report this product supports wireless charging, which a lot of you asked me about, so I know it's very popular. And it does also support USB-C charging with active noise cancellation turned on and transparency mode, which I had pretty much most of the time I was using the product. I did get pretty close to the 6 hours promised time with these settings turned on. You will get longer if you turn it off. I'll put the specs up on screen, but I'll take a bit of time off because you'll never get the full time, so just keep that in mind. And with the 500 milliamp hour charging case, you should get roughly 24 additional hours, but I would suspect a little bit less than that. The Liberty 3 Pro is a well-rounded, high-quality product. Is it worth its high price tag? Well, I think that's for you to decide, but I think it sits in a pretty good place in terms of its performance to its price. I wouldn't say it's the best value on the market. I still really like the Soundcore Life P3. They of course don't offer the same audio quality, but for their price to performance, I still think they are a really good lower cost pair of earbuds, but these are also probably on the higher end, the best that I've reviewed on this channel when I take their overall experience, not just their sound, but their usability, their customization, the supporting app that they come with, their overall design and feel. So as an overall package, I would say these are my favorite earbuds that I've tested so far. They're not perfect, but I will from here on be recommending these to anyone looking for a slightly higher end pair of earbuds, and then the Soundcore Life P3 if you're looking for a more budget friendly option. I'll put a link if you're interested in checking those out in the video now. I really hope my review was helpful to you. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing for more videos like this one. And as always, I will see you in the next one.